children are diagnosed with cancer, many of them here in the Rio Grande Valley. Today, we create awareness for them in hopes that one day
Foundation and wristband sponsors Chick-fil-A Nolana, McAllen ISD is kicking off National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month by going gold. Did you know that the average age of children diagnosed with cancer is just 6 years old? Some children are even born with cancer. More than 40,000 children undergo cancer treatment each year. It is our mission tonight and all month to assist in creating awareness for childhood cancer. It is our hope that awareness will lead to funding for research that will lead to a cure for a disease that does not discriminate. In the center of the field, we have 5 children. Elian Rojas is a 3rd grader at Hendricks Elementary who enjoys video games and swimming. Athena Rose Rodriguez is a 4th grader at McAuliffe Elementary who enjoys drawing and cheerleading. Elena Parra is a 3rd grader at Garza Elementary who likes dancing and drawing. Brooke Bertrand is 11 years old and enjoys Korean pop music. Finally, we have Nikki Rowe High School student Victoria Grace Martinez, a member of the Tiaras dance team. They are joined by their family members. Here from the Greater Gold Foundation, we have Nanette Ortiz, Audrey Villegas, and Lauren Gonzalez. The members of our school board include President Debbie Crane Alaceda, Vice President Sam Saldivar Jr., Secretary Sofia Peña, Trustee Erica de la Garza Lopez, Trustee Elizabeth Gittleman, Trustee Lucia Regalado, and Trustee Daniel Rivera. Representing McAllen ISD is Interim Superintendent Dr. Rosalba de Hoyos and other members of the McAllen ISD District and Campus leadership. Please help show support for brave fighters like Elian, Athena, Elena, Brooke, and Victoria. Help us admire the survivors and honor the taken. We will never give up hope. They will serve as honorary captains for our coin toss. Players may now head to their locker room, and would tonight's captains please step forward. Direct your attention to midfield for the coin toss. Captains for the Nikki Rowe Warriors, number 27, Isaiah Mata, 75, Gabriel Banda, 78, Michael Banda, and number 85, Jacob Pettis. For the Palmview Lobos, number 1, Michael Navarro, number 2, J.D. De Anda, number 3, Anthony Hernandez, number 13, Jorge Sanchez.
Scoreboard. Here's the lineup right here. But you know what? Before we do that, why don't y'all come say hello? Say hello to the players. Say hello to the players. The children did a great job with the coin toss. Nikki Rowe is won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. Joya Palmview will receive. Gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck.
Tonight's officials are from Tasso, Rio Grande Valley chapter. Your back judge, Larry Alvarez. Your side judge, Joel Salas. Your field judge, Adrian Ramirez. Your line judge, Andy Castro. Your head line judge, Dan Arisa. Your umpire, Mitch Reinitz. And your referee for tonight's contest, Mr. Bobby Rodriguez.
Got me on a roll.
will give the welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Warrior Nation, Lobos fans. My name is Emilian Sosa, your student body president. And on behalf of Rowe High School and the Warrior fans, we welcome you to McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. As a symbol of good sportsmanship, we present the Lobos with the friendship basket. We'd like to wish both the Lobos and the Warrior fans good luck on this beautiful Thursday evening. May our athletes, dancers, band members, cheerleaders, football fans enjoy tonight's game and festivities throughout the spirit of good sportsmanship and safety. Tonight, we continue our traditions as our student athletes step into the field. We wish both Wolf teams good luck and a safe travel homes. Go Warriors!
And now, junior Alexandra Rangel, student council.
There are flavors that transport us to Mexico, like tacos al pastor from traditional taquerias, tacos de pollo, or tacos de bistec, seasoned to perfection. The H-E-B Mi Tienda diced meats and fajitas are inspired by the flavors you love, perfectly seasoned with sabor and corazón, and ready to prepare at home. From our kitchen to yours, enjoy the authentic taste of our H-E-B Mi Tienda diced meats and fajitas. One more reason here, everything's better.
Good evening and welcome to McAllen ISD. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League.
Regardless of the outcome of this game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence.
We ask that as a spectator you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth.
The officials for this event have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike those of the players, coaches, teachers, and administrator.
Without them, this event would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game.
We ask you as students, parents, and citizens to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility.
This means that you as a fan
Should not criticize the players on either team.
should not boo the officials.
Should not have alcoholic beverages on public school grounds. This is a violation of state law.
Should be courteous to the visiting fans.
Should cheer for your team.
And should show respect for injured players on both teams.
Thank you for your attendance and enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
The following presentation of McAllen ISD Football Night is brought to you by Dairy Queen, Bogus Ford, Performance Therapeutics, South Texas Health Systems Clinics, and by Lone Star National Bank.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
And welcome to another edition of Football Night in McAllen ISD. Tonight, it's district play that opens up. It's the Nikki Rowe Warriors taking on the Joya Palmview Lobos. And it's coming your way next, right here on Football Night in McAllen ISD. And how do you do? I'm Mark May, along with Mario Reyna. And glad to be back for another great season. We're entering district play tonight. District 15 5A Division 1 begins tonight. So here's where it starts counting toward the playoffs. But before we get to any of that, Mario, tell us about our keys for this matchup tonight.
Well, it's real simple. It's time to put away, like you said, the preseason and all that, the non-district games. It's tonight, even though it's game number 1, Mark, I think this one, like last year, had a lot to do with the playoffs. So I think this is a big game that will determine playoff implications. The big keys are maintain possession, avoid mistakes, and then win that turnover battle, especially because both teams like to run the ball. So we'll see how that comes out.
Indeed, two offense-heavy teams going head-to-head here tonight. And earlier this week, we caught up with one of the Rowe senior captains. That was cornerback Nathan Cantu. Let's check in with this player profile.
My name is Nathan Cantu, and I play cornerback for the Nikki Rowe Warriors.
12-yard line. And just across the 20, nice tackle there by Nathan Cantu.
My job is to just cover the receiver, make sure they don't catch it on me, and just make tackles.
Valdez going to throw this. This is Karam with the catch, turns. It's going to be held short of the first down.
Yeah, I like to run man a lot because I feel like I'm just better than the other man across from me. I mean, yeah, we're looking good. Offense is looking good. Defense is stepping up. We have a couple young players, but they're stepping up too. My goal this season is just to be the best I can and make first team all district. I plan on going to UTRGV and studying to be a physical therapist.
And here's a look at our weather forecast for tonight. It's 101 degrees. Typical South Texas weather here, still kind of late summer weather. And you can see there is a bit of wind out of the southeast, about 15 miles an hour. And no real chance of precipitation and some cloudy skies out there. We've got our color guard out there onto the field right now under instructors Margil Flores and Sergeant Edwin Freites. The Nikki Rowe color guard consists of Cadet Major Edgar Salceda, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Isabella Cortez, Cadet Captain Javier Olivares, and Cadet Captain Martin Vasquez. Now the national anthem by Donovan Hernandez of the Rowe Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Outstanding job by Mr. Donovan Hernandez.
Very well done by Donovan Hernandez, a linebacker on the Nikki Rowe football team and a senior choral member and a 2-year member of the Nikki Rowe show choir known as Razzmatazz. And he is a TMEA pre-area choir member as well, so quite an accomplished young man. Donovan Hernandez, our color guard, affiliated with the U.S. Army. Coming off the field, and we're about ready to kick this off. Before we get to that, how about our starters for tonight? And we've got a new quarterback, Lance Salinas, won't be playing the rest of the year. And Elijah Garza, sophomore, in there at quarterback. Saw him in the home opener. Isaiah Mata and Samuel Fimat will be in the backfield. And Andres Espinosa, Mateo Castillo, Adrian Boteo will be off the receiver core. Offensive line, we've got 2 seniors in Nava and Banda, and then 2 juniors in De Leon and Talamantes. A sophomore at left guard is Salazar. And looking at our defense, they're going to go with the 4-man front tonight. 4-3 look. John Salazar and Jacob Bettis are the ends, and Jason De La Cruz, Alex Posada are the tackles. And then the 3 linebackers, we've got a couple of juniors in Adam De La Cruz and Nicholas Hartman, and then sophomore is Dante Rodriguez. Defensive backs, you can see there, Christian Vidal, Alex Partida, Christian Gutierrez, and Nathan Cantu. As we see the Lobos coming out onto the field, the red, black, and white. Lobos, 2-1 record this year in non-district play. And now here come the Warriors. Warriors in their forest green jerseys with the gray pants and the gray and gold helmets. They have 1 win and 2 losses, but Mario, as you were pointing out to me before the game, Rowe has played a pretty tough schedule, though, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you play twice with the Sherland Schools, Pioneer and Sherland, it's a good test. And the Lobos, I think they had a soft schedule. That's just the way it goes. They play PHA Southwest and Brownsville Lopez, and they did lose to Roma, who seems to have a good team this year, 40-21.
We see the Nikki Rowe band. They're all set, playing the fight song, ready for action. There's Coach Robert Flores, head coach of the Nikki Rowe Warriors. Took them into the playoffs last year, and you kind of alluded this to a moment ago, Mario. These two teams ended up as part of a 3-way tie last year, I believe, with Mackay.
You're right.
And there was only 2 of them went to the playoffs.
Yeah,
one of them was odd man out.
It was all about points, and then Mackay and Rowe played the last game. It was about points, and I think Rowe needed to win by 10, and they scored late in the fourth quarter, and they got into the playoffs. That's the way it goes. So I know Palmview is looking at this game as a game that they have to have if they want to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, Palmview last year 7-3 overall, 4-3 in district, and ended up staying home for the playoffs. So they understand that this is a key game here. If they can get the win, that gives them a head-to-head tiebreak edge over the Warriors. Warriors had won the toss but elected to kick off. You can see it went out for a touchback, and it'll come out to La Jolla's 25-yard line.
And although the Lobos like to run the ball, they have 2 pretty good running backs. One was 370 yards and the other one was 275. They have thrown the ball 28 times in 2 games. So it's kind of like a balanced team, but they prefer to run, but they're not afraid to put the ball up in the air.
We saw the Warriors, who opened the season in a 3-4, going with a more run-oriented 4-3 defense. First play from scrimmage is a handoff, and that's Jose Guerra, one of those running backs you talked about, Mario, gets 5 yards. It'll be second down.
Yeah, he comes in here with 44 carries, 371 yards, a real nice 8.5 yards per carry.
Quarterback is a junior, Mateo Garcia. He's got Jose Guerra and Angel Chapa in his backfield. And this is going to go to Guerra once more, who's fighting his way forward on second effort here, is still going and gets enough for the first down. Boy, they had him for just about a 1-yard gain, but he picks up 5 more on second effort.
I thought you were getting ready to call the play, and then all of a sudden they kept going. Good job by the referees. And speaking of the referees, led by Humberto Rodriguez, and then you got Mitch Reynolds, Daniel Realiza, Andy Castro, Larry Alvarez, Adrian Ramirez, and Joel Salas, a 7-person crew.
So a first down for the Lobos at their own 36-yard line. And this will be another handoff, and the running back slips and falls. That's Guerra once more. And it's going to be a loss of a yard back to the 35, and it'll bring up second down.
He lost his footing on that one. Dante Rodriguez in on the tackle, coming in with a total of 12 tackles into this game. Mark, you know who's calling the plays for the Lobos? Somebody that you announced many years ago when he was a head football coach at Nikki Rowe High School.
Would that be Gary Lauer?
You got it. Oh. Mark, good memory.
Yeah.
He wanted me to extend his hellos to you.
Ah, very good. Yeah, always a gentleman, Coach Gary Lauer. As Garcia, the quarterback, back to throw, is in trouble now. It's going to get sacked on second down and long. It'll bring up third and long, and he got wrapped up there by the defensive end, John Salazar.
John Salazar is a junior. You know, quarterbacks need to know that they don't have a lot of time, and he's lucky he didn't fumble the ball. Did a good job of handing on to it before Salazar hit him from behind. That's Salazar's 10th tackle of the year.
It's actually going to count it as back to the line of scrimmage. So on 3rd and 10, a little flare-out pass is incomplete. Was close to a lateral, but officials rule a forward pass, so it's incomplete pass, and bring up 4th down.
And right there, you're right, Mark. From up here, it looked like it was pretty close, but referee Rodriguez was right there, and he saw that the pass went forward.
Intended for Jose Guerra. You can see Guerra alertly went ahead and fell on the football, just in case it was ruled a lateral. So it'll bring up 4th and 11 here for the Lobos. Lobos taking their time, but still have 15 to snap it. Now it looks like they will punt. It'll be Abram Garcia, senior, to punt the football. No pressure, gets this off cleanly. No chance for a return. Rowe's going to let that go. Takes a huge Lobos bounce inside the 20, and it'll be killed at the 18-yard line. So a beauty of a punt there by Garcia. And Nikki Rowe will start their first possession at their own 18-yard line. 9:20 to play in the first quarter.
And what are we going to look for the Warrior offense? Once again, a balanced type offense. They're not afraid to put the ball up in the air. They have thrown 67 passes, completed 36.
So a shot of the Nikki Rowe cheerleaders under the direction of Coach Larissa Cantu. And here's the first play from scrimmage for the Warriors. Garza back to throw and hits his man. It's going to be a completed pass to about the 24-yard line as it was caught by the receiver, Samuel Femat.
Quick pass to make that defense be on the heels by Garza coming into this game. 32 out of 57 for 456 yards.
And here's a handoff on 2nd down. This is Isaiah Mata's first carry. Crosses the 30, bounced out of bounds about the 31, and that'll be a 7-yard pickup and a first down.
Isaiah Mata came in here as a leading rusher for the Warriors with 165 yards. He did a good job. If you took a look at the replay, that step fake inside, and then he went outside for enough yards for a first down.
Palmview will rush 4. Here's Mata. Trying to get outside, lost his footing, and maybe a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down 11.
And the timing of that play kind of just got thrown off because it was a high snap. Actually, Garza did a good job of making sure that he got the ball, but no gain. Actually, there was a loss. If you take a look at the replay, Garza had to jump up to save the ball from a fumble, and that pretty much messed up the entire play.
In motion is Mata. Garza back to throw. Screen pass. This is caught. Breaks a tackle and moves forward. It's going to be just short of a first down, but Andres Espinosa able to get out of danger and pick up good positive yards all the way up to the 39-yard line.
And that was a design like a mini screen pass. Very nicely done by Espinosa, making a tackle to gain an additional 7 yards, and that makes it a very doable 3rd and 2nd situation.
So 3rd down and 2. They're going to hand this off. This is Mata. Big hole. Has the first down. Breaks it outside. He's in the Lobos territory before he's bounced out of bounds by Victor Garcia, the defensive back. And the Warriors will move the chains.
Good blocking on the left side of the Warrior offensive line, giving Mata the 2-3 yards he needed for the first down, and then he bounced it outside. And let's give credit for a big tackle, open field tackle by Victor Garcia.
Here's Garza back to throw. Backing up, throws toward the sideline, and then it's out of play, intended for Femat. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Garza had enough time initially, but then the pressure by the Lobos defensive line. So Mata, I mean, I don't know if he threw it out of bounds, but that was the right thing to do. Nobody was open.
So 2nd and 10, 3 receivers to the left. Band goes in motion. We'll line up in the backfield, that's Femat, and he'll get the carry. Straight ahead, has a big hole across the 40 to about the 37-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup. And it'll bring up 3rd and short.
Right now, the Warriors are lining up on a hurry-up offense, but man, they're doing a great job of blocking right down the middle, led by center Jaden De Leon, and his right guard Gabriel Panda, and his left guard Carlos Salazar.
Garza out of the gun, hands off, runs straight ahead, and it looks like enough for the first down, picked up there by Samuel Viguez, the junior running back.
And what's going on right now with the Warrior offense is that first down is a big down, and they're getting big yardage on first down situation. So when they get to the third down situation, they've had several third and short situations, making it easy for them to get those first downs.
Yeah, they're 2 for 2 on third down. And Garza back to throw with a fresh set of downs. Over the middle, into traffic, and goes incomplete, intended for Fimat. Covered on the play by Asbel Flores Jr.
And the fans expected some kind of penalty there. It looked like the defender hit the receiver prior to the ball getting there, but we're way up here, and the officials are right there in the spot, and it was not called.
So 2nd and 10, the 33-yard line. No score yet halfway through the first quarter here at TQ Fan Field. And here's Mata trying to get outside to the right. Breaks one tackle, still fighting his way forward to about the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up another 3rd and short.
And we're used to this. We're used to Mata. He's very hard. Mata, the senior running back, he got hit, but he kept going and gaining an additional 5 yards. And once again, the Warriors are in a 3rd and short yardage situation.
They'll go out of the gun once more. It's actually a pistol with Mata back there with Garza. Might be changing the play here. Still 18 to snap it. 3rd down and 3. And they're going to give this to Mata. A flag goes down. And then Mata goes down well shy of the line to gain.
It's a holding.
Holding, 55, offense, 10 yards, 3rd down.
So La Jolla's gonna give him an extra down, but gonna push him back 10 yards.
Exactly, and the thing here is that the Warriors were on a roll, things going well, and one of the keys was to avoid the mistakes, and that is a big mistake, because now it makes it, a 3rd and about 13 yards? Kind of makes it a passing down now.
3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Man goes in motion, that's the Geese. He's gonna get the sweep call here across the 30, then loses his balance inside the 25. Very close to the first down. We'll see where they spot this. And it looked like he could have still been running if he'd kept his balance.
There's another flag out there.
The run, number 23, holding.
That's another holding call, so we see the replay here. Actually, I thought he had tripped, but actually it was a terrific shoestring tackle by a Lobos defender.
So back-to-back holding calls, Mark. Not too many offenses can overcome 2 of those type penalties, which is negative 20 yards where you lose. And now it makes it like 3rd and 18. Definitely a passing down.
So 3rd and 18 now. Warriors have moved back with 2 successive holding calls. Garza back to throw, could be setting up a screen. He does, the left side, caught the 40. The Geese inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. And it's going to bring up 4th down at about 5, maybe 4.
I think that's what the Warriors wanted to do, is get the majority of the yardage back. Very nicely executed play here on the screen. They got about 9 yards, and now it's 4th and 4. They're going for it.
They picked up 14 yards on 3rd and 18. They'll go for it here. Garza throws, and this is caught. And it's going to be a first down at the 20-yard line after it's caught by Andres Espinosa.
Initially, Espinosa did not have the first down, Mark. It was a little spin move. Good pass. And right there, that spin move, he went forward and got that extra 2 yards for a first down. Well done by the Warriors to overcome those 2 major penalties.
Yeah, they get the first down, convert on 4th down, and are now at the 20-yard line. First down. Here's a sweep right. This is Fimat trying to break it outside. Flag goes down as he's pushed out of bounds after about a 9-yard pickup, but this could be coming back.
Good blocking on the right side.
Holding, there's a run. Number 6 on the offense. 10 yards, first down.
Another holding penalty pushes the Warriors back again. That's already 30 yards in penalties.
Okay, so on 1st and 15, trying to run this up the middle, it's Mata. And Mata across the 20 to about the 19 and a gain of 6. Gonna bring up second down.
Man, Mata's such an elusive runner. It looked like they were going to get him initially at the line of scrimmage, and all of a sudden he's in the open field. Check it out. Right there, it looked like they were going to bring him down, and he just continued. Good blocking on the right side by number 55, Avizar Nava.
And here on second down and long, throw over the middle, it's caught, and going into the end zone, it's a touchdown. Sebastian Islas has put the Warriors in front.
Great job by Islas. That ball was kind of low, and he went and he got it, and he gets his touchdown right there. That has to give a lot of confidence to quarterback Zarza.
Okay, here's the extra point try. Line drive, high enough, long enough, and it is good by kicker Justin Badillo. And the Warriors now lead 7-0. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter. Going to do the smile cam now. I'll show you the touchdown in just a moment. Here's Badillo's kickoff. Warriors, an outstanding drive. This will go out for a touchback. That drive, Mario, 14 plays, 82 yards, took 5:47 off the clock.
And the big deal, Mark, is they overcame 3 holding penalties. Check out how he went down to get it, kept the concentration level. Good little pass. Not bad for a sophomore.
And Islas with the touchdown. So 1st and 10 for La Jolla at their 25. We've got some movement.
Illegal snap, number 52, offense. 5 yards, first down.
So that was quite the sequence by the Warrior offense, led by offensive coordinator Samuel Friedman. Mark, 3 holding penalties, and they were still able to make it happen. They had a 4th and 13, and they were able to overcome all that.
And so you run up the middle, gets the penalty yardage back, and a few bonus yards there. A carry by Angel Gallegos, senior running back. His first carry tonight gets it up to the 29-yard line after a gain of 9.
Yeah, that's his average. If you can think about that, a little bit under his average. Came into this game 18 carries, 278 yards. Nothing fancy, just right up the middle. has a 15-yard average every time he carries the ball.
So 2nd down and 6 now for the Lobos. Going to hand this off. This is Guerra, and Guerra hit in the backfield. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
De La Cruz coming in here, Mark. He's actually the leading tackler for the Warriors, 25 tackles. And so he's doing a good job coming up from his secondary position.
Yeah, De La Cruz. Tough junior linebacker. 3rd down and 5 here for La Joya Palmview. Hand this off. Guerra off tackle left. He's going to be stopped short. Looked like he was had enough room to pick it up, but a road defender was able to sneak through there and make the stop. Christian Vidal, the defensive back, sneaking in there. Let's take another look here.
He did look like he was going to get the first down right there, and then all of a sudden from nowhere, here they come on the tackle. Well, they go for it, Mark. What do you think? 4th and 2 on your own side of the ball.
Let me correct myself. That was actually De La Cruz again with the tackle. And on 4th and 2, looks like they'll go for this, rolling the dice in their own territory. And now the Lobos signaling for a timeout.
Initially, they were trying to get a penalty on the defensive side, and the Warrior defense did not go for that.
All right, we're going to take a break after the Lobos call timeout, thinking about a 4th and 2 here. Late in the first quarter, it's 7-0 Rowe, and football night at McAllen ISD will continue.
We have some very good and important news about your and your family's health care. Now more than ever, South Texas Health System clinics are here for you in all the ways that matter more. Because now there are more locations in the Valley to serve you, more doctors, more specialists, more services, and more ways to experience how at South Texas Health System clinics, now more than ever, we're all here for you.
And we're back, 7-0 in the first quarter. By the way, Islas, who caught that 19-yard touchdown to put the Warriors up a few moments ago, that was his first touchdown of the year.
And a great catch for that. They are going for it, Mark.
So the Lobos, after calling time to talk it over, 4th and
2. You can forget about it now.
And a man starts too early.
5 yards, 4th down.
So second penalty on the Lobos. That one costly. It'll make 4th and 2, 4th and 7, and now the punting unit will come on. Minute 43 to go here in quarter number 1. And once again, Abram Garcia's out there to do the punting duties. Warriors have 2 men back to receive. Espinosa is one of them. Mateo Castillo, the other one. And this is going to be high, going to be a little short. Takes a bit of a Warrior bounce as well. This will go out of bounds near the Lobo 40-yard line. I'll spot it at the Lobo 41. But only a 13-yard net gain there for on the punt.
And this is a golden opportunity for the Warrior offense that looked very, very good in the last possession. You know, all you have a sophomore quarterback for the Warriors, Elijah Garza, and you know when he has a successful drive, it just gives him a lot of confidence, and that's what sophomores need early in the season. As you take a look at Coach Robert Flores.
Yeah, 1st and 10 here for the Warriors in Lobos territory. Mata gets the handoff, is hit, surges forward for a gain of about 2. Garcia in there on the tackle along with Marcos Lopez.
And what's making this Warrior offense click right now, in spite of the holding penalties, is that the offensive line, they're controlling the line of scrimmage.
Just over a minute to play in quarter number 1. 2nd down and 7. Garza to throw out of the gun, has time. Now flushed out. Still wants to throw, gets rid of it, and incomplete. Was trying to get it to his receiver, Adrian Boteo.
Boy, if he would have caught that ball, Mark, there was a big open field in front of him. But take a look at Garza, very patient, taking his time, looking for his receivers, doesn't panic, does a good job of stepping up. And instead of running with the ball, which he had an opportunity for some yardage, he tried to get a pass downfield.
3rd down and 7. Garza turns to get the signal from the Rowe sideline. Garza rolls out on 3rd down, throws toward the marker, and it's caught. This may be a 1st down here for the Warriors, and a terrific catch there by Boteo.
Very nice catch by Boteo. That gives him his 3rd reception of the game, of the year. But how about that Garza kid? Man, he was rolling out. Take a look at the replay, rolling out under pressure. And he made a very nice pass right on the money.
Warriors 3 for 4 on 3rd down. Here's a little flare out. This is caught. And across the 25 to about the 23-yard line is Castillo.
And right now, the Lobo defense is on their heels. The Warrior offense, they're using all kinds. What is that, Mark? Colors?
Somebody signaling in the next play. You know, different words indicate different. They'll tell you the formation. They'll tell you left and right. They'll tell you run or pass. That's how the Warriors system works. 2nd down and about 2, and a flag goes down in the offensive backfield.
58 offense. False start.
False start. So they give up some of the yardage back. Now it makes it a 2nd and 7. And what a difference when you have a 2nd and 2 yards. You pretty much can run or throw the ball, knowing that if you don't complete a pass, you come back to a 3rd and 2nd. But 2nd, and a 7-yard situation is a little bit different. They're calling the blue play, Mark. But they won't have a chance to run it.
And that's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, it's Rowe leading Palmview by a score of 7-0. And football night at McAllen ISD will continue right after this. And welcome back. Nikki Rowe leading 7-0 over Palmview. Teams have switched ends. And Nikki Rowe still facing 2nd and 7 as we start the 2nd quarter. Well inside Lobo territory at the Lobo 27. Man in motion. That's a Fimat. They give to him, and the Lobos all over this one. That's Abram Garcia, the punter, who also plays a little defense too.
I think Abram Garcia remembers that the Warriors ran that play earlier, and the senior defensive line would have nothing to do that. Not only did he mess up the play, but he wanted to make sure, please remember me. I mean, he brought him down pretty hard. That's football, Mark. Sometimes those plays work pretty good, and sometimes they don't.
Too true, much like life. 3rd down and 13. Now here's a reverse, and here's Castillo with a lot of room to work with. Picks up a block, has the 1st down at the 20. He might get more at the 5, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown Warriors as Mateo Castillo takes it to the house. But hold everything, there's a flag down.
It might be there towards the end of the play, Mark, but what a fake. What a call.
33-yard run there by Castillo. That might be coming back. Now the flag is all the way down at the 5-yard line. If this is probably a spot foul. So this would have, if there was a penalty on Rowe, would have been right at the end, right before
I can't wait to
scored.
see, Mark, excuse me, I can't wait to see the replay, man. It was pretty nicely designed. It really caught the Lobos off guard.
during the run. Personal foul, blindside block, 83, offense. 15 yards, first down.
That's such a huge, not only the 15 yards, but the penalty on the reverse. Perfect call. It was pretty close of a call. Something from behind. You try to help your offensive player, but when you do that in open field, pretty much the officials are going to see that call.
So a spot foul puts Rowe back to the 20-yard line, 15-yard penalty. But they get first down there, 1st and 10 from the 20. Run this straight ahead, a lot of room there. Possibly another first down. And that's Mata again on the carry.
You know, Mata always looks like he's not going to get any yardage on anything, and then all of a sudden from nowhere, he'll get you an additional 5 yards after contact.
He carried 2 defenders with him all the way near the 10. It'll be just a yard short, so 2nd down and 1 now. Rowe, by the way, over 100 yards rushing in this game. 10 and a half to play in the first half.
This is where I would love to be an offensive coordinator on a 2nd and 1 call. You could throw a pass in the end zone, it doesn't work, you can come back and have a running play.
They fake to Castillos, they hand off to Mata, who appears to pick up the first down. They short game, but there is a flag down. Official's going to talk this over. But this looks like it could be coming back.
Sideline warning. Palmview.
Oh, a sideline warning. So no penalty there, and the play will stand. So it's a first down and goal now for Nikki Rowe. After Mata's 3-yard carry, picked up 3. First and goal at the 8-yard line, and Rowe threatening to increase their lead. It's Fimat in motion. They're going to blow this play dead.
55, offense, false start, 5 yards.
You wouldn't think that already in game number 4 that this type of penalties would still be hurting your team, and it is. And the Warriors were good enough to overcome those 3 holding penalties on that possession where they scored a touchdown. And they, remember, they already had a touchdown here, but it was brought back because of a illegal block on the back. So the Warriors are playing with fire, Mark.
So first down, 13-yard line, first and goal still. Gonna hand this off at the middle. Mata, little room, and finds a seam at the 5, and goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
And there's no penalty.
It looked like there was nothing there at all for him. He kind of waited patiently, and a seam opened, and Mata sliced right through like the knife through hot butter.
Mark, you're absolutely right. There was really nothing there, but this kid, he knows how to make something out of nothing. And congrats to the Warriors overcoming another major penalty.
Here's the extra point attempt. Is up and good. And now Justin Badillo's 2 for 2 in the game, and the Warriors have a 14-0 lead with 9:47 to play in the first half. It's another look at that 13-yard touchdown run here by Mata.
I thought you were ready to call him down right there, Mark, and then all of a sudden he finds the hole.
All right, football night in McAllen ISD will continue in just a moment.
Bogus Ford is proud to sponsor tonight's game and honor student athletes pursuing excellence on and off the field. Enjoy the drive.
.47 to go here in the first half. 14-0. Nikki Rowe Warriors, that last scoring drive, 9 plays, 59 yards. Overcame several penalties, including a 15-yarder, and the Warriors have increased their lead to 14-0. And by the way, for Mata, his second touchdown of the season. See, back to receive for the Lobos is Joseph Martinez. This is the district opener, District 15-5A, Division 1. And here's the kickoff. It's going to be high, a little short, fielded at the 20-yard line, run up to the 30, and then tripped up at the 33-yard line. A good return there by Anthony Hernandez. And let's go ahead and check in now at another game. Mackay is playing PSJA North. Those two playing in PSJA Stadium. And you can see PSJA North up right now, 14-0. Mackay does have the ball, deep in their own end. We'll keep you abreast of that game.
How do we do this, Mark?
Tonight.
Impressive.
Yep. We got a lot of cameras. That's how we do it. We appreciate PSJA as well for letting us share some of that coverage. Meanwhile, the Lobos hand this off, pick up 2 yards.
Of course, we know that the Mackay and PSJ North game features 2 of the top, like 6 or 7 teams in the valley.
Yeah, both teams undefeated, 3-0 coming into that game. You see Mackay now punting. Meanwhile, the Lobos have a 2nd and 8. They're going to throw a quick pass. This is caught, trying to get into the open field across the 40, and very close to the first down marker is Jorge Sanchez.
Boy, that play almost was a disaster, I'm telling you that, because that ball was barely completed. The road defender was there, went over his head. So that gave the Lobos an opportunity. Getting back to this coverage, Mark, unbelievable. I don't know if there's any other high school in the state of Texas, a school district that can do what was just done right there.
It's pretty fun. We try to get as much coverage of our students as possible. You saw Basan with the carry there. Didn't get much. Back to the line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd down. Take another look there. That's the first carry tonight for Kyle Bazan, the junior running back. Actually picked up a yard.
Here's where the Lobos, if they need to sustain a couple of first downs, it's very important for that offense to stay on the field for a little while.
So it's 2nd and 9. Here's a deep pass here. Trying to get between 2 defenders, incomplete, intended for Michael Novato. Coverage on the play by Christian Villarreal and also Nomar Aguirre. And Nomar Aguirre joined his first home start here tonight.
And Mark, we've given credit to the Warrior offense because they deserve it, especially overcoming a couple of major penalties. But let's give credit to the Warrior defense. They've had a couple of good stops. They've given up some first downs, but then they came up with a big stop. And here's a situation where the Warriors have another opportunity. Lobos, it's important they get a first down.
So 3rd down and 9. Quarterback's going to keep this. Had a pitch option there, but elects to run it. Going to be way short of the first down as he gets up to about the 48-yard line. That's Mateo Garcia.
Nicholas Hartman coming into this game with 18 total tackles. 5 of them were solo. It's a 4th and 5, Mark, because pretty much the Lobo offense has been flat. I would assume they're going to put it away. Still plenty of time. You don't want to give the ball back to the Warriors at midfield.
See Mateo Castillo standing back to receive this around his own 20-yard line. Abram Garcia right there. Might be punting for the 3rd time. Had a big defensive play on the previous possession for Rowe. And here's his punt. This is kind of a pooch punt. Andres Espinosa won't have a chance to return that. It will go out of bounds. And the Warriors will have possession once more.
Well done, Warrior defense. That's 3 stops, defensive stops, so you know defensive coordinator Robert Bocanegra has to be excited about those stops.
Coach Bocanegra has been with that Monroe program for many years. McAllen ISD graduate himself, which who played for the Memorial Mustangs way back when. There's 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 18-yard line. 7:01 to go in the first half. Warriors still have all 3 of their timeouts. They'll put a man in motion. They'll hand this off to Mata. Has room at the left side. He's able to turn that corner and fight his way up to the 25-yard line. First contact on that was Victor Garcia.
And that was a great cut by Mata. He was out in open field, had to determine, do I go left? But that quick cut was the right move because he was able to gain 6 yards. Oh. Another big hit by guess who? Number 99. He's such a tough customer. Abram Garcia.
Back to the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Warriors 3 for 5 on 3rd down this evening. Getting the play signaled in. 6:04 to go here in the first half. In motion is Mata. Maso turn up field. Quarterback running and throws this. Looks like it was caught. This Garza completed the catch to Royce Todd. That's going to be way short of the first down, though.
Pretty much he was open. No, he couldn't find nobody downfield. Scrabble did a good job of not getting a sack and also not throwing an interception.
Ezekiel De Hoyos putting on the hit at the end after Marcos Lopez was chasing him most of the way.
There's some kind of discussion amongst the officials.
The officials timeout at the moment. 5:39 to go in the second quarter.
Another penalty.
We have illegal touching on number 18 on the offense. He went out of bounds, came back inbounds, and was the first one to touch the ball. It's illegal touching, loss of down. 4th down.
So in essence, basically like an incomplete pass, they lose the down. That'll bring up 4th down and 5 now. The Warriors will punt for the first time.
And that's one of those kind of penalties that we don't see very often, Mark. So you know the officials on the side over here had a good eyesight knowing that the receiver went out of bounds. So you can't come back in bounds.
So here's the punt. This is going to go out of bounds, a little bit short, as it bounces out around the row 45-yard line. So the Lobos will have excellent field position as they take over with 5:31 to go here in the first half.
So in the last possession, head coach for the Lobos, Margarito Riquenes, instead of going for it and risking not making it right around midfield, he did the right thing about kicking the ball away, and now they got the ball back with a new set of downs. Lobos trying to be a little consistent on offense. It hasn't happened. They moved the ball, but not with enough first downs to generate any scoring threat.
And they're on 1st and 10, straight up the middle. A lot of room here for the Lobos. And carry on the play, Jose Guerra once more, all the way to the 39-yard line. Give him 7 yards on that play, and they'll bring up 2nd down. So we take another look at it. So 2nd and 3. Looks like a quick count here for the Lobos. They're going to hand this off. Fighting their way up close to first down yardage near the 35-yard line. That was Kyle Bazan. Or correction, Angel Gallegos.
Gallegos getting the first down. And Mark, when you line up 10 players or 9 players, all right there, you know it's a ready play.
Lobos have their third first down. Under 5 minutes to go here in half number 1. Quarterback Garcia has an eye backfield. Going to go play action, wants to go deep. Now being flushed out, he's going to get sacked. Had nowhere to throw, and the Warriors on top of that. First contact there by the defensive tackle, Jason De La Cruz.
Give the secondary for the Warriors a sack right there because Mateo Garcia had plenty of time, but he just couldn't find anybody open. Very nicely done by Aran De La Cruz, the linebacker.
Yeah, Don De La Cruz coming in there at the end, clean things up.
You know, you only have a certain amount of time for any quarterback, and you got to get rid of the ball or scramble.
Let's bring up second down after a loss of 7. 2nd and 17. Garcia to throw. He's going to flare this one out. Breaks a tackle. That's Guetta, and then he's forced out of bounds inside the road 40. And I'll bring up third down and long.
Well, that Warrior defense is very quick. That play looked like it had a potential for big yardage. But all of a sudden, the linebackers in the secondary, they came in real quickly. And they're also the tackle again, and we call his number several times, is Nicholas Hartman.
Lobos 0 for 3 on third down. Garcia wants to throw. And this is going to be caught at about the 35-yard line, and looks like enough for a first down. Nice little route there by the Lobos, a little hook route for Joe Esparza.
It'll be a 4th and 9.
Oh, they're going to rule it incomplete?
No, it's complete, but we needed a little bit more yardage for a first down.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was looking at the wrong marker.
It's all right, Mark. That's your first mistake of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I average 1 a game, so I know how that feels. But they have to go for it, Mark. They don't have a choice. 4th and 9. They need some points.
Yeah, 4th and 9. So Garcia back to throw. Over the middle, and this is incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. Looks like it was intended for Jorge Sanchez, who had run a deeper route.
There is a penalty. But so far, the Warrior defense, see what the penalty is?
Sideline warning, Nikki Rowe.
Sideline warning for the Warriors. So, Mark, pretty much as I think stop number 4, the Warrior defense is playing a very good team defense. Putting pressure on the quarterback, secondary doing their job. Nothing there for a first down. That's 4 big stops.
We see Coach Robert Flores comes from a family of coaches. And of course, he's a Nikki Rowe graduate himself, class of 95. Quite an athlete back in his day. 2:52 to go here before halftime. Warriors may not be done. And all 3 of their timeouts left as they throw over the middle, and this is broken up. And it's a nice play there by Victor Garcia.
Very impressed by Victor Garcia. He's made some big open field tackles, and he's playing very good defense. Good thing that he broke it up because there was an opportunity for the Warriors to get big yardage on that play.
Warrior passing 6 for 10 for 63 yards. There was a sweep left. This is Castillo trying to turn it upfield. And gets back to the line of scrimmage and bring up third down and long.
And it looks like the Warriors, who had success on some jet sweeps earlier, now the Lobo defense appears to have made some adjustments. So that play is pretty much not working at this time.
Warriors up 14-0 here, facing a 3rd and 10. Letting the clock run. Play clock is at 10. And now a timeout called by the Warriors.
Nikki Rowe.
what's going on out there in the stadium, Mark?
Yeah, time for the fan cam.
Oh, there you go. A lot of green and gold out there in the stadium. The Leon Middle School supporting the Warriors. There you go. Number 44 has some fans. Mark, who's number 44? Hartman. Piedmont has some fans out there.
Down in 10 now. Both teams with 2 timeouts. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Garza wants to throw, now being chased. Have to get rid of this one. Just barely got it past the line of scrimmage. And did have a receiver in the area to avoid any kind of grounding call. Theo, who was nearby.
And that's a big play, Mark. Even though they did not get a first down, Elijah Garza made sure, number one, that he did not throw the ball away. Did not throw an interception. So that's a good job. And he did not also get intentional grounding. Avoided a big sack. So it's a good play for the sophomore.
See, back to kick for the Warriors. Justin Badillo. Second kick, and but some pressure put on by the Lobos. Badillo had to hurry that one. It's going to die right around midfield. Take another look at it there, as you can see the pressure coming on by Dylan Sepulveda.
Yeah, it was not a very good punt, and net yardage gained. So that's exactly what the Lobos needed. That's a short field. They only got to go with the balls on the 42-yard line.
About minute 47 to go, and they have 2 timeouts to work with. After just a 7-yard punt, Garcia back to throw. Completes this one on the left. And out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Joe Esparza on the catch.
Yeah, we got on the stop.
Warriors cheerleaders have competed on both the state, regional, and national stages. Garcia wants to throw, and second down and short. This is incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Kyle Bazan to bring up 3rd down and 1.
The execution was there, but the incompleted pass. The clock stops with 1:35 to go. The 3rd and 1 situation. Lobos do have 2 timeouts. Plenty of time to put some points on the scoreboard, where I think it's very important for them to get something right before halftime.
Hand off and a run on 3rd down, and they've got the first down. That's Guetta once again. The little 3rd down burst to move the chains.
Man, Aranda La Cruz again on the stop. I can see why he came in as the leading tackler for the Warriors, coming in here with 25 total tackles, and he's way above that now.
Garcia wants to throw, has a man over here to his left. That's Guetta. Crosses the 30, he takes a hard hit as he fights his way to about the 27.
He almost will have to take a timeout.
We'll take a timeout as the Lobos have used up their second. And you're watching McAllen ISD, and this is football night in McAllen ISD.
Why choose Lone Star National Bank for your business? Because no other bank does more to support local businesses. In fact, we are the #1 lender in the Valley to small businesses. We put money to work here in our community.
That helps our local businesses grow.
Creating more jobs.
And more opportunities for all of us.
Working together.
Together.
We do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
All right, welcome back. Let's take another quick look over just a few miles away. PSJ Stadium, PSJ North Raiders taking on the McAllen High Bulldogs. Both teams at 3-0. You can see North has a commanding lead right now, midway second quarter.
You can see why that Raider team is ranked #1 in the Valley.
Now back to our game as Garcia wants to throw on 2nd and 8. This is going to be a completed pass and terrific open field tackle by the Warriors. That was Christian Gutierrez, and it's going to be on 3rd down. Just a 2-yard gain.
The clock is running. Less than 45 seconds to go.
And so 3rd down now. Garcia wants to throw. 40 seconds left and almost sacked. And now he's sacked and the ball comes loose. It's picked up and it's going to be a touchdown. He's running it all the way back. And how about that? The Warriors go up 20-0 after the fumble return by Nicholas Hartman.
And there are no penalties, Mark. And we just complimented the Hartman fan base. Who put on the hit, Mark? Right there, number 29, guess who?
That was, De La Cruz, Adon De La Cruz. And they see Hartman, Johnny on the spot there.
Johnny on
the
the
up
spot.
And little scoop and score there.
What a big turnaround, Mark. What a big momentum shift. Lobos trying to get into the game. As you see Hartman on the sideline.
70 yards on that fumble return. First turnover of the night comes with 30 seconds left in the first half. And here's the extra point try. Kick is up and away, and this is good. And that's Badillo's 3rd extra point of the first half. Puts his team up 21-0, 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Hartman, a 70-yard fumble return.
Here's a replay again, Mark. It all starts with the secondary doing a good job. And the pressure put on by number 85. He's the initial contact. And the hit. Good hands by Hartman. Good speed. And remember, he's a linebacker.
Actually 65 yards on the return. And a 21-0 lead here for the Warriors.
And Mark, the other thing, not only do you want to win a game like this, you want to win by as many points as you can. But I think there's a limit, right, that you only get certain credit for certain points once it gets to a team.
And tiebreakers, yes. When you have three-way ties or more, and they go to those positive points, it's up to 21 points.
There you go.
Here, see Badillo about to kick off. Back to receive was Joseph Martinez. It's going to be high, a little short. Field at the 20. Picked up after a muff. Now room at the 25, across the 30, and near the 40-yard line. So good return there, but only 24 seconds left to work with here for the Lobos.
After that bad luck, I don't know if the Lobos would try to do anything. No, there's my guy right there, Lance Salinas. He should have been the starting quarterback, Mark. He got hurt, number 3, and he's happy. But he's such a great kid, Mark. You can see the foot there, the leg. He had to get some surgery. And just talking to him, Mark, he's an amazing kid, very positive. He says he's still going to play college football. And I don't underestimate this kid. He will play college football next year, somewhere in Kansas.
See the run up to the 40-yard line. Don't think the Lobos will try to stop this. after the carry there by Bazan. That should be the last play of the first half. And there we go. We're one half in the books, and the Warriors, with 2 touchdowns in the second quarter after 1 in the first, lead the Palmview Lobos by a score of 21-0 at halftime. We're going to keep it here for our halftime kick, as we have a custodian from Rowe High School is going to tip to make a kick for $100.
Armando Martinez, a
Thanks to
custodian
Performance
for Rowe High
Therapeutics.
School. He has 30 seconds. Here he goes. How about give him a hand for Mr. Armando Martinez.
Yeah, there you see Armando Martinez from the Rowe High School staff. There's his kick up and away, and it's good.
How about that? Congratulations,
$100 for Mr. Armando Martinez.
$100.
We appreciate Performance Therapeutics for their support of all our educators
Enjoy the halftime show.
here at
We'll see you
McAllen
back in
ISD.
27 minutes.
And you see our staff there, along with our interim superintendent, Dr. Rosaba de Hoyos, congratulating Mr. Castillo. And here's a look at some highlights, and we're going to have performances here by the Lobos Band and by the Nikki Rowe Band. Enjoy. We'll see you on the other side.
Another band I'd like to take the time to thank the our board of trustees, our superintendent of schools, Mrs. Isabella Gonzaga, and secretary of administration, principal of Palmview High School, and administration, our teachers and staff, and the local community, all the parents, and our residents of the school at Palmview High School. We look forward to seeing you at our next performance. Our future stars, the Palmer team, to September. Very bright. How about a round of applause for our dance participants? The Mighty Lady Band will now perform a first Christmas show entitled Midnight City, where the streets have no name. The show begins on a cityscape, waking up for a busy day in a bustling metropolis, mixed with the musical sounds of MITV and U2. Then begin the hustle and bustle of a busy day in the city with the music of Frank Ticelli. We will be performing the first two movements for you this evening, entitled Introduction to Midnight City and New Stage. Under the field direction of the Philadelphia Jocelyn Beckwith and Red Minute, we proudly present the Nikki Rowe High School Mighty Warrior Marching Band and Midnight City, where the streets have no name.
Thank you, Warrior Nation, for your kind attention, and a special tomahawk to Bobby and Blanca Garza for still supporting the Warrior Band. With that, we now close out the Texas National Bank halftime show and get ready for more hard-hitting Warrior football.
And welcome back, just moments away from the second half. Here at DQ Fan Field, you can see the Warriors student body getting into it. The Warriors had a great first half, leading 21-0 as we about to start the second half.
Yes, sir. Good offense and good defense gets you a 21-0 lead.
Oh, then we have our little Warriors about to run out. The little Warriors are from the elementary schools that feed into the middle schools that become future Nikki Rowe Warriors. And here they come, led by ROTC. And the little Warriors, oh, somebody lost a flag there. But they keep pushing forward. And of course, this tradition started a number of years ago. About 10 years ago, and they do this at every home game for the Warriors, Bulldogs, and Mustangs. Take a look at the halftime stats here in a moment. District opener for both of these teams. And there's our first half stats. 21-0 in favor of Rowe. You can see the first downs also favored the Warriors. Rushing yards heavily in favor of Nikki Rowe. Passing yards 2-1 favor of Rowe. Of course, total yards almost a 3-1 edge for the Warriors. Penalties did hurt the Warriors a little bit, but they were able to overcome those and still score touchdowns. And of course, the one turnover, and that was by the Lobos. That was the Hartman 65-yard touchdown return too. So even the turnover hurt. And so our score 21-0. We get ready to start half number 2. And tomorrow night we'll have more football for you. McAllen Memorial will be at home taking on the Edinburgh Bella SaberCats.
I did bump into McAllen Memorial head football coach, Moses Patterson. He's here scouting these two teams. He said he's ready for tomorrow, knowing that they're playing a very good opponent.
And here we are, starting the second half. And it's going to go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Warriors will start up at their own 25-yard line here at the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, you know, you're up 21-0. You have, this is for coaching. You take a look at Robert Flores. It's so hard, Mark, because how do you keep the kids going when you're up 21-0? You still got 24 minutes to go. So that's the difficult part of coaching.
First and 10 for the Warriors now. Isa Garza completed 6 of 11 passes in the first half for 63 yards. Wants to throw here, now forced to run, and he's going to end up getting sacked there by 99, Abraham Garcia.
Garcia continues to have a great defensive night.
Actually got him for a 2-yard loss. So second and 12 now for Nikki Rowe. Going to hand this off right up the middle. A big hole here for Mata. He's at the 40 and into midfield, and now could be taking this to the house. And Isaiah Mata is going to have his second touchdown of the night and takes that one the distance, 73 yards, and the Warriors lead it 27-0.
And Mata came into this game with 165 yards in 3 games, Mark. And he might have 165 yards in this game only. What an opening statement by the Warriors.
Indeed, he had a huge hole on the left side there, and then used his speed to outrun the defense the rest of the way. Here's Justin Badillo to attempt the extra point. Good snap and hold. Kick is away, and it is good. Royce Todd, the holder on that one, and Badillo 4 for 4. Another look at the touchdown here by Mata. Second score of the night. This one good for 73 yards. Warriors lead it 28-0. We'll be back. Thank you to our business community. We appreciate sponsors like Dairy Queen, Bogus Ford, Lone Star National Bank, Performance Therapeutics, South Texas Health Systems, and so many other businesses that have made this beautiful scoreboard possible. Because of their support, absolutely no district funds were used, not one penny. This scoreboard allows us to showcase our students throughout the entire school year, and we sincerely appreciate the privilege. Thank you. And welcome back, 28-0 Warriors. That last scoring drive, officially 75 yards, although they had lost 2 yards, so it becomes or 75 yards, they had gained 2 yards, so it became a 73-yard TD run. There's, we see a little miscue on the kickoff, and it's going to be Lobos ball at about their own 25-yard line. So 2-play, 75-yard drive there by the Warriors. Mata scoring his second touchdown of the night.
You know, Mark, and we also talked about it, about the records coming in here. We talked about how Rowe was 1-2, but they had some tough opponents, the Charlotte schools. While Palmview, even though they came 2-1, their schedule, not to their fault, but it was kind of weak schedule.
So, hand off to the right side. It's going to be bottled up behind the line of scrimmage. That's Kyle Bazan. Ran into a host of Warriors there, and he'll lose a yard. See the first contact there made by Landon Barrera. Second down, they hand this off, this time to the left side, fight their way up to the 29-yard line, bring up third down. That's Guetta on the carry.
You know, you're not going to stop again. De La Cruz, and that guy's had like an all-district performance night today where he could get to be an all-district player just on how he's played tonight. He is really having a great night.
So third down now. There's a draw play. Guetta trying to get outside and doesn't. Up to the 31-yard line. There was a shoestring tackle there by Adan De La Cruz, who is having a major league night.
Yes. Almost every other play, we end up calling his name.
Terrific open field tackle there by De La Cruz.
De La Cruz came into this game as a leading tackler, and with what he's done today, he's going to leave this game as the leading tackler for the Warriors.
It's the snap to Garcia.
If all of us would be thinking about this game tonight, Mark, and we thought it would be 28-0 with the Warriors in the lead with 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter, we would all be very, very surprised at that kind of score.
And Rowe on first down hands this off, and wow, spirited running there by Mata. Looks like he may have even picked up the first down.
He did, and it's just, I mean, he looks from up here, he looks like he's very much real patient, taking his time. He doesn't look like he's going real fast yet. He's just chunking up the yardage, and his feet keep moving.
It is a first down and puts the Warriors over 200 yards rushing. And look at this, another play. The Warriors running game is just taking over here in the early part of the third quarter. That's a carry there for 25, Samuel McGeese. Gain of 7.
You know, the Warrior offense is just well balanced, completing some passes. The offensive line is just doing a great job all night long.
Handoff, hit at the line of scrimmage, and not much more there. That was McGeese again. I guess.
Hey, they're the Hartman fan base. Look at how proud they are. And they should. He's having a heck of a game. Scored a touchdown. And Mark, I do want to send out, this young man is the grandson of a good friend of mine, Juan Garcia, that used to coach at Seguin Elementary a couple of years ago and passed away all of a sudden. But he coached his grandson for many years. And the kid that caused the fumble, number 29, he also coached that kid. So a shout out to Juan Garcia up there somewhere in heaven, probably just smiling from eye to eye, looking at his grandson here tonight.
Oh, here's was a fake to Luis, and a run to the right side, and Rose able to pick up another first down, get into Lobo territory. That was the quarterback who'd faked the handoff.
I mean, we've seen him all night long making good decisions, but he is a dual threat, and we haven't seen him run a lot. He scrambled a lot, but look at him. He's got good footwork.
Yeah, 11 yards on that pickup. Handoff straight ahead. Big hole here for the Yes. It's quickly stifled, though, at the Logos 36, a gain of 5.
Anytime that a safety has to come up and that's the first point of contact on a running back, you know that that offensive line continues to dominate.
We're taking their time. 6.5 to go in the third. Totally in control here, and a big play here by Mata. All over him in his second effort. He takes it all the way down to the 22-yard line.
And there's good sportsmanship after they bring him down. I got to give credit to Osbel Flores Jr. for good sportsmanship after the tackle. He helps bring out Mata right there. That's what you're talking about in high school athletics.
So 1st and 10. Warriors knocking on the door once more. They're going to hand this off straight ahead. Mata has 2 scores already. Gets to the 18. Gain of 4 on that play.
You know, some of these plays sometimes look like they're in slow motion, but they're really not. That's how it looks, but boy, he is so quick. That offensive line led by center number 51, Jade De Leon. Looks like quarterback Garza is asking for the play.
2nd and 6. Man in motion is Niguez. Gets the handoff here, turns the corner. First down, still going at the 10. And all the way down to the 6. A touchdown saving tackle there, in fact, by Leonidas Chapa.
And those jet sweeps are totally dependent. If they're going to work, it's going to be the blocking on the left side of the offensive line by the Warriors.
Gives the Warriors another first down. They're over 250 yards rushing now. First and goal at the 5. Put Fimat in motion. Get a block from Fimat as they hand this off. Right the way to the 2-yard line.
Also doing a good job, left guard Carlos Salazar. Carlos is just a sophomore.
Niguez on the carry once more. So 2nd and goal from the 3 now.
Mark. Dimitrio Talamantes also doing a great job of blocking.
And handoff up the middle, and it's another touchdown for the Warriors. It's Mata who has his third score of the night, thanks to sensational blocking by that Rowe offensive line. Mata puts the Warriors up now 34-0. The holder is Todd. The kicker is Badillo. Kick is up and away, and it's good. And the score, Warriors 35, Lobos nothing with 4:20 to play in the quarter number 3. Do the smile cam now.
I bet you're going to see a bunch of smiles here on the Warrior Nation side. There's a student body. Of course, happy fans. There you go.
All right, that's our smile cam. Take another look at the touchdown. Handoff Mata. You see the little hesitation. Let his block be carried out and the hole to open up, and he goes in for his third touchdown of the night.
I think that could be the last carry for him for the night.
Here's the kickoff. It's going to be fielded at about the 13-yard line. Returnable across the 20, 25. And now wrapped up and forced out of bounds after a short return is Joseph Martinez.
And we have given a lot of credit to the Warrior offensive line. We have to do the same for the Warrior defensive line. They've had a heck of a night too, controlling the line of scrimmage.
By the way, Mata now has 4 touchdowns overall, 3 in this game. Got a lonely Lobo there. This section almost all to herself, but her spirit still as high as ever. Here's Guetta, and Guetta might have a first down here for the Lobos. We're trying to get something going here in this second half. It's like 14 yards.
And with the Warriors up 35-0, I expect a lot of substitutions for the Warriors. Give some kids an opportunity to get some playing action.
Here's Guetta, breaks a tackle and still going, forced out of bounds by Hartman. But Guetta is close to another first down. Gain of 9 on that play.
Hard running by Guerra.
And off Guetta. Has some room, breaks a tackle, still fighting. And it's into Warrior territory at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. And that's enough for a first down.
Guerra came into this game with 2 100-yard efforts out of the 3. You can see why he came in here with 370 yards.
Under 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Garcia is going to hand this off. Guetta hit in the backfield and stopped after a gain of maybe half a yard.
On the stop, number 85, Jacob Davis.
Gain of 1 on the play, second down and 9. This is Guetta once more. Across the row 40 to the row 39, a gain of 6.
One thing you cannot take away from Guerra is that he runs hard every play.
So 3rd and 3 now. Lobos 1 for 7 on 3rd down tonight. They're back to live action now. Garcia hands this off to the up back, and there's a big hole there at the 31st down and more. So they gave that to the fullback and faked the handoff to Guetta. And it's a huge run there for Christian Martinez.
That was a pretty good play call. Quick handoff. Everybody expecting Guerra to get the call. But there's a penalty flag mark, unfortunately, for the Lobos if it goes against them. That was the best play of the night offensively for the Lobos.
During the run, sideline warning. McAllen Rowe, that's their second sideline warning. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, wow. The penalty is on Nikki Rowe for the second sideline warning.
So
First
the
down.
run will count, and they'll tack on 5 more yards. Now creates a 1st and goal situation.
And we have another penalty.
That 3rd down run, by the way, by Martinez, good for 28 yards. And they added 5 more because of the sideline warning. So a 33-yard pickup. They have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Lucas in the game there is a blocking. Uh-oh, I jinxed him. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, they had their version of William Refrigerator Perry in the backfield and Abram Garcia back there as a fullback.
Imagine you being a linebacker. He's in front of you, getting ready to block.
Ball start, offense, number 99. 5 yards, 1st down.
Only the 3rd penalty on the Lobos tonight. So take a look at the Lobos Brain Trust. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 11. And see if they do that again, a full house backfield. Kind of a power eye right. They're going to hand this off right and get a hit in the backfield. And brought down at for no gain.
Handoff to number 4.
Warrior defense continues to shine. And La Cruz in again on another tackle.
There's Gary Lauer. Mentioned him earlier, former Nikki Rowe head coach. So 2nd down and goal. Going to fire this. It's tipped up in the air and broken up. Nice defensive play by Christian Gutierrez to break that up as the pass was intended for Jorge Sanchez.
Yeah, Sanchez did look open.
Take another look at it here. Coverage on the play provided by Landon Bedetta. So 3rd and goal from the 11. Garcia's going to hand this off. Get it with his hit at the line and brought down. First contact there for Rowe was Dante Rodriguez, the linebacker.
A good thing that Dante did have the first contact, because if not, the hole was right open. Probably prevented a touchdown.
Yeah, Lobos now 1 for 9 on 3rd down tonight. And they'll attempt a field goal here to get on the board somehow. This will be a 26-yard attempt from the right hash mark. Kick is away and long enough, and it's good. So the kick by Sebastian Rios is good, 26 yards, and the Palmview Lobos are on the board. Score is 35-3 here, 43 seconds left. We'll take another look at it. Execution there. And our score, 35-3, last minute of the third quarter. And you're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
We have some very good and important news about your and your family's healthcare. Now more than ever, South Texas Health System clinics are here for you in all the ways that matter more. Because now there are more locations in the valley to serve you, more doctors, more specialists, more services, and more ways to experience how at South Texas Health System clinics, now more than ever, we're all here for you.
Welcome back, 35-3 our score. Lobos, remember, started at their own 29-yard line and went all the way down to the row 11 before settling for the 26-yard field goal. So here's the kickoff. This will go out for another touchback, and Rowe will start at their own 25 with 43 seconds left in the third quarter. First and 10 for the Warriors, their own 25. Garza's going to hand this off, and not much going there. Excellent defensive play by the Lobos. First man there was Osman Flores.
That play just did not look good from the beginning.
The carry was Ansel Dua, Alec Ansel Dua, his first carry tonight.
And Ansel Dua is probably asking the offensive line, why did they block the way they are blocking for Mata?
That's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. And the Warriors, who score 14 in the quarter to expand their halftime lead from 21 all the way to 32 points, enter the fourth quarter with the ball in the lead, 35-3. We'll be back for the fourth. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD. All right, welcome back. It's been quite a show the Warriors have put on here tonight. 288 yards on the ground, 63 through the air. They also have 14 first downs in this game. And here on the first play in the fourth quarter, they're going to hand this off. Once again, that was on the carry, 26 Ansel Dua. And it's going to bring up third down.
And you know who was on the stop with a big bear hug? You're not going to get away from him.
Oh,
look at him.
Abram Garcia. Boy, he is all world, isn't he?
Pancake type.
3rd and 10 here for Nikki Rowe. Man goes in motion. They're going to hand off to him, trying to turn to the right. Able to do so, pick up the first down and more, and then tightrope it for some more yards. It was an excellent run there by Sebastian Islas, who scored Rowe's opening touchdown this evening.
The only way those jet sweeps work is if your lineman block, but I think it's all for nothing because, well, I think that he stepped out of bounds, maybe.
Yeah, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds back at the 38. After a 17-yard pickup, and that puts the Warriors over 300 yards for the evening. The man in motion. Garza will hand this off to the I-back. That's going to get pick up good yardage up to about the 44. And bring up second down.
You know, tonight, the Warrior offense, they're going to take whatever they are given, and it was that running attack. They pretty much control this game. And the running attack then opened up the passing attack.
6 yards on that carry. So second down and 4 now. That was Hansel Dua, by the way, on the carry. Islas in motion. Islas gets the handoff. Able to turn upfield. Boy, it looked like they were he had nowhere to go and somehow slipped through and gets into Lobos territory to the 47-yard line.
There actually has been a lot of those type of plays tonight for the Warriors offense as we take a look at another sweep where some of these plays don't look like they're going anywhere, and all of a sudden the Warrior running backs are gaining 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards.
We see Islas there looking expectantly toward the sideline to get the play signaled in. Warriors a no-huddle team. Hansel Dua in the pistol with Garza. Garza's going to give it to Hansel Dua, has some room, crosses the 45 to about the 44-yard line before forced back. Gain of 3 on the play. Let's bring us up second down. Clock's under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Another look at this. Big hit put on there by Ezequiel de Hoyos for Joya Palmview. And here they hand this off up the middle. Here's a big hole. And this is going to be a first down, all the way down to about the 36-yard line in Lobo territory. That's Hansel Dua once more.
All night long. What an impressive performance by the offensive line, led by left tackle Dimitrio Talamentes, just a junior. It's a young line. Carlos Salazar, a sophomore. Jaden De Leon, a junior. And then you have your seniors, Gabriel Banda and Anesar Nava. I don't know who's a tight end, number 18, maybe. He's also blocking a lot. Waste Todd.
And here's a run up the middle by Hansel Dua. Crosses the 30 to about the 29, a gain of 7. Second down now. Clock running at 8.5 to go.
Deanda in on the stop.
There you see our next games here, Mario. Palmview will be at home next week, taking on the Memorial Mustangs, who play Vela tomorrow night. And then Nikki Rowe's next opponent is another La Jolla school. It'll be Juarez Lincoln this time. They'll be on the road for that one. That'll be next Thursday and Friday. The Warriors play Friday, and the Lobos will play next Thursday.
And McAllen Memorial has a much improved team from last year. They'll be in those playoff discussions, but everybody talks about far north, and they're proving it again tonight. And Edinburgh Vela as being the top 2 teams with Mackay, they give them the 3rd place edge. McAllen Memorial are rolled not too far behind, and today Palmview just took a step backwards, but who knows where the Rattlers from Rio Grande City are. So it's going to be a battle all year long.
3rd down and short here for the Warriors. They're down about 2.5. They're going to sweep this one left. Oh, that big hit there. Wow, La Joya came up big there. J.D. De Anda.
J.D. De Anda, his best play of the night.
Yeah, he lost 6 on that play. So 4th down, Warriors will go ahead and go for it with a lot of young faces in there. Under 7 minutes to play. Garza wants to throw. It's going to go long, left side. He ran out of real estate as he was trying to hit Badetta down there.
I think it's a free play, Mark. It looks like the Lobos are offsides.
55, defense, 4th down.
You got that eagle eye, Mario.
That's right. I got the officials, sports official eye, even though I'm not a football official.
Running at 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the 4th. Warriors will go for this here on a 4th and 4. I'd be trying to draw the Lobos offside. A 5-yard penalty would be enough for the 1st down. We're going to sweep this to the right side. Here's some room. This is Islas, has the 1st down all the way about to the 23-yard line.
For the most part, those jet sweeps have been working. There's a couple of occasions that they got messed up. Most of the time, they've been able to get outside the hash marks, and anytime any running back gets outside the hash mark, it spells trouble for the defense. We're going to have to take a timeout here. I think an injury timeout.
That official's timeout. Warriors, by the way, 2 for 2 on 4th down. 5:59 to go in the game. 35-3 our score. Warriors in front. And we'll be back with more Football Night in McAllen ISD.
Logosport is proud to sponsor tonight's game and honor student athletes pursuing excellence on and off the field. Enjoy the drive.
And welcome back. 35-3 our score. Officials timeout.
And Mark, we're talking about officials. It's not easy being an official. Take a look at this.
Nader.
The ref didn't know that the kid was behind him. He's smiling, but he doesn't know what's happening. Oh! That's going to be a blooper. And Mark, only our TV guys spot all this stuff, because remember in the Memorial game where the coach got all excited and he did a chest bump? Well, Coach Moses Patterson, I saw him at lunch in a restaurant, and he said that they played that to the kids and they had a blast. So this is another blooper for the officials.
All right, let's check in once more with the PSJA North Raiders and the McAllen Bulldogs are at PSJA Stadium. You can see it's all Raiders up 3rd quarter. And the Raiders going for more there. Oh, how about that? Long gainer there for the Raiders.
No mercy by Coach Marcus Kaufman. 42-0. I mean, that's football.
Yep, of course, the Raiders last year unbeaten in the regular season, went to the 4th round of the state playoffs. Here's another look at that last play. Yeah, forgive me, I'm unable to identify the player. Don't have the North roster with me. We'll see North before the year is done.
They were a real successful team last year, and I understand they only lost one starter from last year's team that almost won, and they had a golden opportunity to win on the fourth round.
Here's a big play here to their running back, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Raiders. And they'll expand their commanding lead even further.
Still in the third quarter mark.
And back to this game, which is halfway through the fourth. It's been pretty quick as both teams have mostly kept it on the ground. We're at just over 5 minutes to go.
Hi.
Sanzel Dua once more on the carry. And goes in motion. This is actually kind of a wildcat. So a direct snap there. Let's see, the direct snap was to Adrian Boteo. Maybe Boteo will be playing quarterback for us tonight. We'll see.
He actually did a good job of scooping up a low snap, trying to get a first down out of it. But number 2 for the Lobos would not have anything to do with that, J.D. DeAnda.
So fourth down, about 12 here for the Lobos. They don't really gain much by punting the football from here at about the 25-yard line. They might just as well go for this. .45 to go. They only have 1 second to snap it, so they'll take a timeout. That'll be their first of the half. And we're going to do the man cam now. Like the Warriors try a field goal here. Justin Badillo.
You never know when you're going to need a field goal in an important game, so this is like practice.
42 yards, and this is plenty long enough, and it's no good. Looks like it was off to the right, and so the score remains 35-3. Another look at it there. Actually missed the left. So here the Lobos have the ball back. Maybe a chance for them to get a touchdown in. So we saw the Lobos will play host to the Memorial Mustangs next week, while the Warriors travel to La Jolla to take on Juarez Lincoln's Huskies. Nice run there by Bazan.
Bazan running hard.
And the Lobos first down there.
Jacob Gonzalez in on the tackle for the Warriors. A lot of substitutes out there trying to get themselves some playing time, impressive coaches.
We Flag down. This will be against the Lobos. Oh, and there's our next webcast. It'll be tomorrow, of course, McAllen Memorial, taking on Edinburgh Bella. 7:30 kickoff. We'll have that one for you. Sabre Cats and Mustangs.
Sabre Cats are undefeated. And they have one of the top running backs in all of South Texas, James Pauly.
They went to the third round of the state playoffs last year, went 11-2 overall under Coach John Campbell. And that should be a good one. That'll be another one of those games where both teams like to keep it on the ground.
I hear it's been selected in some as a game of the week.
Yeah, it'll be a good one. So clock running, under 3 minutes to go. Lobos want to put this in the air. They got a new quarterback in there and able to complete this, but not for any yards. New quarterback is just Josue Esparza, a sophomore.
Mason Arlao on the stop.
Handoff straight ahead. And this won't go anywhere. This will be bottled up at the line of scrimmage. To hand off that time to Christian Martinez. Just had a great suggestion from our director, Mario. Director Raul Ramos. You, of course, remember William the Refrigerator Perry was the refrigerator. So Abram Garcia, who also lined up in the backfield, offensive backfield tonight, could be the mini fridge.
I'll tell you what, he is an all-valley performer.
Mason Alvarado in on that tackle on Angel Chapa. 4th down and 9 now for the Lobos. Clock still running at just over a minute to go. And they'll likely go for this. So the Warriors are going to start off 1-0 in district play, and they'll be 2-2 overall. Lobos will fall to 2-2, and they'll be 0-1 in the district.
You know, Coach Robert Flores has to be real happy with his performance. Total team effort, Mark. Everything looked good, offensively, defensively.
They would have a Lobos timeout. So they'll probably snap it probably just 2 more times. This one will be in the books. Lobos, after calling the timeout for this 4th and 9 play, will step back out. See the road band there under their new band director, Bruce Rooker Key.
happened
Booker
to
Keys, I should say.
What happened to Robert?
Yep. Robert Garza.
Yeah.
The former band director.
He
He
retired. Oh, okay, he did a great job over there. Shout out to Mr. Garza.
And now we have a whistle.
Ball start, 13, offense.
You see the Lobos band and some of the Ruby dancers to the left.
So we'll have a punt and one more play, and this game will be in the books for the Warriors.
See Mateo Castillo back to receive, standing at his 40-yard line. Andres Espinosa also back there. It's a high punt. And it takes a huge Warrior bounce. Killed in Lobo territory at the 47. 29 seconds left. Warriors just need to snap it one time, and they'll be 2-2 overall, 1-0 in the district play. Lobos will be starting district play 0-1, and they'll be 2-2 overall. And of course, tomorrow night we'll have the Sabercats and Mustangs game here for you.
Well, in that game, the Mustangs have their hands full, but they had a real good quarter and a half against the Greyhounds from San Benito. It's a good team. And they didn't get some key first downs, and that really hurt them.
All right, took a knee, and that will do it. They won't need to snap it again. That was Boteo in there. He finished the game at quarterback. And congratulations to the Warriors on their big win here tonight. Hope you enjoyed our game. A big decisive win for Nikki Rowe. And the green and gold tonight get 3 touchdowns from Isaiah Mata with runs of 13, 73, and 3 yards. And then Islas cut a 19-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Elijah Garza. And we also had a 65-yard fumble return by Hartman, the linebacker. And Nikki Rowe wins it 35-3. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Mark May for Mario Reyna and the rest of our MITV broadcast crew saying so long from McAllen, Texas, and congratulations to the Rowe Warriors. We'll see you tomorrow night with more Football Night in McAllen ISD.